Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Let's Play Rimworld Alpha 16. So, last episode was a very eventful episode. I think we're finally finishing up this wall too, because that was one of the things that made the last two raids we got, these mechanoid bodies, as you can see, scattered across the map. That made that really challenging, there was so many raids in a short time. I never got my actual defenses built, and the mechanoids were like the worst force that we would have had to have dealt with. Like if it would have just been like regular raiders, it wouldn't have been that bad, but mechanoids made that a very big challenge. So hopefully, well, I hope we can get some regular raiders again. We did, I think, like 2 episodes ago, which was the first time in a long while, so I at least got some semi-decent weapons out of it. But otherwise, I'm also hoping I can get this finished, because I know this is something I initiated forever ago, and I just like never got it done, because I want to put carpeting in all these rooms, although I did check, and if we go, let's find it. Flooring, yeah. Let me actually, for some reason I just sort of blindly click, and I'm sure a lot of people have noticed that. I don't actually like look what I'm clicking at, I sort of just kind of blindly click until I find the right category. I don't know why I do that. I think I just feel like I'm being impatient. Yeah, we can't floor them all. I think we can floor 9, I think. So that's more than enough because we only have, what, 7 colonists? We've been at 7 colonists for quite a while, too. I think James is the only one we lost. Oh, no. There was Linda or whatever at the very beginning, and then James died later on. But other than that, we've been at a very constant amount of colonists. Okay. Yeah, and I also want to floor, like, this area. Actually, why do we only have 1 chest table? That's weird. I should make a couple more. Oh, yeah, we have a bunch of these. Oh, and another one got finished. Let's see. Are any of these not awful? Or, oh, there's a normal one. 52 beauty. You know what? I'm going to pop that in here. Okay, let's look at the other ones. Poor. Everything's poor, shoddy. So I'm going to... Ooh. Actually, there's an exotic goods trader, apparently. Ooh, a trade ship, too. That's actually very, very good. Actually, I think a trade ship arrived a couple episodes ago, and I just completely ignored it, so let's not do that this time. Yeah, I think, William, you're our best trader. Alright, so for one... Oh my god, they have 58 components. I want every one of them. They're charging such a high price, though. They're really screwing us over with that. Oh, we've had this panther for a while. I'm gonna sell the panther, to be honest. I do want those neutroamines, though. Ugh. I really need more components. I really, really do. I could sell some of this. I don't want to, though. Oh, we do have the AI persona core. Oh, that would literally be enough to buy almost all... Well, yeah, we'd have enough to buy all the components, but we're gonna need this eventually, because like I said, I gave up the whole... trying to find the other AI, like, trade ship thing, or the AI ship that you can find on the planet, because that, on a fully generated map, that's just crazy to try to accomplish, so I'm not even gonna try. Alright, we can sell this, though, for a decent amount. Oh yeah, and we've got all this dead person clothing, so that can all go. Yeah, no, we have absolutely no use for any of this. It's kind of weird, because I know you can disassemble certain weapons and whatnot, but it's interesting that you can't disassemble, like, clothing at all. Especially now with the new dead statistic, you'd think Tynan would let you, like, deconstruct it just so you could get, you know, a little bit of cloth or something out of it, but I guess not. I guess that might make things a little too easy as far as Tynan's concerned. Oh, this is in terrible conditioning, but worth quite a bit. I'll sell one of them just in case. Yeah, we've got, I think all the original synthred clothing has just started going down, so everyone started wearing other clothing instead. Yeah, I do have a personal shield, but it's lower condition. I'll just force someone to wear that, I think. Oh wow, we've got hyperweave, but yeah, low condition. Oh my god, when did we get this? Holy crap, did someone make that or something? I don't know why we have a... Yeah, this is not good for the climate. I'm just going to get rid of that, because that's not even useful for us in the climate we're in. Wow, I didn't even notice we got that. I'm going to sell all these sculptures, too. I think I was saying how you get more from the raw resources, but that isn't true. I think even an awful sculpture, you actually do get more money from the finished product than you would from the raw resource, so I was wrong about that. Okay. So, out of all that stuff we're selling, we only end up losing that much money. You know what, I'm gonna only buy 50. So we'll make a little bit of money out of it. So I guess if we need to request a trader, maybe later on we can do that. Or maybe bribe some people. I don't know. Oh, that's so nice, though. This is so much more free space. I love that. I hate when you get, you know, your stockpiles so cluttered like I do. It's so nice when you get it freed up a little. I suppose I could be smart and maybe make, like, two different... Oh, you know what? I don't know why I've never done this, and it would make my life so much easier. I could literally just make two separate stockpiles, and then, like, put weapons and other things in the one, and then, you know, just raw resources in the other. And it would still be under, you know, the orbital trade beacon. I've just never done that. I don't even feel like starting now because I feel like it's too late that I don't even want to bother, which is kind of a sad way of looking at things. Okay, so I'm really curious. Why is no one even beginning to deconstruct? Okay, of course, just as I noticed it, you finally start doing it. Of course my colonists would be mean like that. I think I'm going to do blue just because blue is nice and chill. I like blue. And anyways, in this climate, we need to stay cool, so blue is a nice color, I think, for our rooms. Maybe it'll make people feel a little colder, even if it's not actually doing anything. Technically, I think carpeting would probably make, I don't know, it might be a really good insulator, so it might actually make the rooms warmer. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's just start the carpeting. At least carpeting is easy to manufacture compared to, like, let's say, blocks. I know the bricks, it takes forever to finish that. So this should get done pretty soon. And then after that, I do want to deconstruct a lot of these wood walls. I think first I'll obviously do it all in here, and then I'll move on to the regular bedrooms. Because if we get like a raid and they attack the bedrooms, I really couldn't care less. But if they attack like here, that's a big problem. So I do want to keep the walls a little bit more not flammable, if you know what I mean. Because, like, we can easily rebuild all this, you know, not with too much of a problem. And I guess we can do that with this, too, but I don't want to lose all our food, just in case. Alright. So that all got done. Yeah, let's take a look at the rooms. I'm curious how... I always click that for some reason. Decent, 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 decent. Mediocre, actually. Oh, there must be a little bit of dirt. And decent. Well, no one's going to be complaining, I guess, about their bedroom anymore, so that's a good thing. Everyone is in very good spirits as well. Let's see how everyone's going. Very impressive dining room. Oh, so then we've got decent bedroom is a +2, and decent rec room is also a +2. So now I'm going to want to work on, I think, making this not just decent, but impressive. So that'll really help out. Yeah, I think one thing I want to kind of do for my next, like, when I play probably for the next alpha, maybe, depending on what's added in the alpha, of course. I think I'm going to try to make, like, a really spacious, impressive colony, because I always tend to make very, like, cramped, non-impressive looking colonies, and I think I want to see, like, if I just make this really cool geometric pattern, you know, shaped base that has, like, a very, like, I don't know, like, very large rooms that have a lot of, like, art and stuff in them. I'm wanting to see, like, how great that will affect people's moods, because I think it will quite a bit. So I just want to sort of try that out. I'm curious what some of you think, because I normally sort of go into the, like, my Let's Plays of this game sort of completely without any goals. It's just like, I want to play the game, so here you go. I never have, like, a overlying goal or anything. Got some rare thrombos. You know... Did another one pass? I don't think so. I think I just didn't. I wonder if that's a reference. Isn't Stellaris some, like, 4X strategy game that's kind of new? I wonder if that's a reference to that or not. Probably not. But maybe. You never know. Huh. I've noticed these guys tend to always hang out in front of your turrets, too, or, like, nearby your defenses, as if they're trying to invite you to try killing them. I kind of want to try, though, because they are... Their horns are worth a lot. Like, as you saw, the exotic goods trader was selling them for a lot, and you can sell them for a lot as well. It's a very good purchase. Oh, yeah. And one thing I can do, I think, is allow sowing, because although we still have volcanic winter, I don't think that affects growing quite nearly as badly as, let's say, the toxic fallout was. Because I think it, like, makes growing take a little longer. Yeah, the growth rate, I think, is a lot lower just because the sun isn't, like, shining nearly as much. And that's obviously the problem you can see with the solar generators as well. So it's a little bit more inefficient, but it's not nearly as bad as some other events you can get. So should probably resume growing. Oh, yes, and I kept mentioning, let's make more tables. Ooh, I think we got a couple more of these built, didn't we? Ooh, a good one. That's cool. Let's put another one in here, then. And yeah, let's make more. Let's make more of these stupid little chess tables. I also have been playing another like colony building game, which I'm probably going to make an episode on soon enough, or a let's play of. I'll actually just say it's called what, Stonehearth, I believe. It's pretty fun. I've been playing it quite a bit, so that's one of the reasons I'm a little bit more clueless than I normally am, because I'm sort of used to playing that game. I notice whenever I start playing a different strategy game, like than Rimworld, I tend to, like, get really used to that instead. You know, like, I'll forget everything I knew about Rimworld. Ooh, superior, that's very nice. Yeah, let's put that there. And let's see, Sloth, can you outdo yourself? Ooh, another superior one. You know what, I'll just place another one in here, because that'll really improve the mood. I was thinking of just getting rid of this one, but you know what? I'll just make a... we can be a chess-playing colony all the way. Oh yeah, and I'll try making... I could just make... I don't know why. I should make like a whole nother dining room section too, because then I could make a really, really nice dining room. Because I think right now it's considered an impressive dining room, and I think you can go so far as to have... like, really impressive or something like that, and I think that might improve moods a little bit more as well. Excellent. Cool. Well, first I'll move it in here. And then if these are also decent quality, I'll move those all along the side. Oh yeah, and I never made a new table either. I think I've thought of doing that, but never did. Okay, now we got a monkey. For some reason, whenever we have 0 animals, it seems like there's a very high possibility for there to be some sort of animal that self-tames itself. Maybe that's just me, though. Oh, God. That was probably really loud. I just dropped my water bottle. I've noticed vibrations travel through this microphone, like, so much. I know, that's a very specific quantity, isn't it? So much. Okay. I'm pretty happy this got done, though, just because it was something I've been really wanting to get done. Good, normal. I'll put the good one in here. Normal one works for now. I think, are all of these good or normal? Oh, we do have a couple poor ones, believe it or not. Yeah, we have 3 poor ones. Oh my god, legendary. Holy crap, Sloth. What is her? Oh, that's crazy. She's only 15, too. It's funny, because when I've been playing... I was playing another colony on my own, and I had a constructor that was like 18 out of 20, and I'd never even gotten a legendary anything from them. And I was using the same type of construction that I'm doing here, where I, like, make a bunch of them and then deconstruct the ones that aren't high quality. And I never got a legendary one, so that's crazy. You know, I'm going to read this. I normally don't read them. Dark Kangaroo. Interesting. They're always really stupid. Ooh, it's about Ombi, too. Engraving on this furniture represents Timothy Ombi Price, working on geothermal power research project. Oh, so it's like the most boring thing ever. I like that. It's a legendary chair, but it's like it's literally just about researching, which is like one of the least exciting events in the game. Oh wow, that should like make this the most impressive room ever. Yeah, let's deconstruct these stupid poor ones then. No point in that. Yeah, I'm curious how much that affected this room. Oh my god, yeah, look, it got brought up to very impressive. That's 110. That's more than both of the art pieces combined. That is crazy. Yeah, that goes to show how, I mean, that's why the legendary thing is so rare. Have you heard of the Legend 27? Sorry. I'm sorry for saying that. That's just what I randomly thought of. I'm so sorry. Awful. Naughty. Do I have more of these being... Yeah, let's make like 5 more. How about that? Okay, who is my artist again, anyways? I've got William and Crumble. They've definitely gotten better, but they're still not too good. Cargo pods, apparently. Ooh, free silver. I won't say no to that. And it's pretty close by as well, so... Like I said, won't say no to that. Why did I never deconstruct this? This is free marble, and I never bothered. Oh, no, I made that. I forgot. Or no. Okay, I made this, but this... randomly has always been here. This could be useful defenses, though, you know? Like, just in case. It could be useful or it could be very not useful. Like, let's say a siege, you know, drops down right here. Although they probably wouldn't be that close to our base, but still. That could be useful towards us, because then we can easily deconstruct it and use it to our advantage. But, I don't know. That's a very what-if type of scenario. Okay, so, a lot of idols. Still volcanic winter. They got all this done, at least. I am making cotton. Forgot about that. I guess I can go for some more, and we do need more if we want to actually finish off all these rooms anyways. Yeah, I can continue researching. I've kind of just not bothered, because I haven't really... There's really nothing that I need researched, but hey, it always helps. Oh, we have so much components. I love that. I always just love... I don't know why, but I never like spending components just because of how rare they are, and it makes me feel bad having to spend them. Okay, we need steel, so where's the closest? Yeah, it's probably what I was just looking at. I think that's the closest steel we have on the entire map. So steel is definitely a much bigger commodity than it once was now. So that's why it's also a good thing we got so many components, is because now we don't have to worry about making a big component assembly station quite yet. Yeah, I never even bothered making a lot of things like the... I should really make the... Do we even have machining? I don't think... Okay, yeah. I could make a machining table. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I don't know why I've not done that, especially considering we've got all these mechanoids that are laying out here. Yeah, that's probably a good priority. Yeah, I guess that works. Putting this right here, because then I'll just put one there. Okay, that works. Yeah, and then really I should have this allow the, let's see here, mechanoid corpses. Yeah, should have been doing that for a while. I just never really bothered. Oh, and let's see what these guys have. Okay, what do they got for us? 4 components. I kind of want to buy them just on principle, even though I've got so many. Ooh, I've got all these weapons. Don't I? Yeah, all these crappy Neolithic kind of weapons. Let's just sell all this. Although, admittedly, we've got a lot of, like, steel stuff, and I think I can disassemble that if I make the right station. You know, I'm going to try that out. I'm not going to sell the steel stuff, and I'll disassemble it, just because, like I said, we're running out of steel. And disassembling things is always not too bad of an idea. I think that should be good. Yep, make a little bit of money off of that. Works for me. Yeah, so let's see. How's this room, then? Very impressive. Yeah, so all these things I added to these rooms really, really helps. So as you can see, everyone's mood, I think you can see, reflects that, because, like, if I just go through here... Yeah, a lot of people are probably going to have some form of... Well, right now they just have a lot of decent bedrooms. But once they eat and use the joy room, that'll definitely help. Yeah, I forgot red is greedy for an impressive bedroom. But yeah, as you can see, it runs out quite quickly, like the buff for having like nice rooms, but it really does help out, especially in the long run. At the very least, it lowers, like, because, I don't know, as you've seen, like, if you look at the needs thing, it very gradually, like, lowers depending on where that little arrow is pointing, so if you can keep them mostly high at any time they use, like, a dining room or a rec room, as long as it's getting, like, as long as the arrow is high for a short enough period of, or a long enough period of time that it isn't always down here, you're doing pretty good for yourself. Okay, that got done. Oh yeah, we need a multi-analyzer, don't we? Oh, I should have tried buying gold from those one people, shouldn't I have? They're still here. I doubt they have gold. Actually, I can almost guarantee they're not going to have gold, but... I should have seen if the one trade ship had gold. They probably did, considering they were exotic goods traders. And those guys typically have gold of some kind. Why did I even keep the pile? I suppose it is superior, so it's actually probably pretty good accuracy-wise. Could sell our monkey, too. You know what? Screw it. I don't want a monkey. Oh, wait. You'd think with a monkey it would have advanced intelligence, right? Let me check the monkey out. Oh, It's advanced, but because it's small... Yeah, that's the thing that sucks, is a lot of the advanced intelligence, like, creatures, they're too small for them to be able to do these two things, which is kind of annoying, because you'd think, like, hauling, they could at least haul, like, small stacks of items, but it's annoying how it's completely disabled. So, yeah, the monkey's really basically just useless. We could use him as an attack monkey, but I don't think a monkey would be very effective for those types of things, so goodbye, monkey number 1. Yeah, and I mean, as long as the enemy, or as long as the animal doesn't have, like, a bond with any of your guys, there's not much point in keeping them. If they're not useful, I should say, for anything else. Okay, this got done. This will actually get us a bunch of steel, I do believe. Disassemble this. We could try making some weapons. I mean... Yeah, Crumble's a really good crafter, so he could probably make a couple decent weapons, or something like that. Well, let's just see how many... I think we get components from these guys, if I remember. Let me just see here. I always forget if you get components from the mechanoids or not. Okay, you do indeed. And I'm assuming you probably get more from the centipedes just because of how girthy they are. So, yeah, that'll give us quite a bit of... Wait, do we... Oh, no, that just got dropped. So, yeah, we'll get... I think you don't get regular steel is what you don't get, but I'm not even sure. Or he might have hauled that, because I think it might make 3 stacks of things. I don't even know. I like how it's not even letting me prioritize him for some reason. It's like he just said, screw you, I'm not... I'm going to bed. That is weird. Why can I not do that? Crumble is my crafter, right? Yeah. It's not letting me do it. Like, I'm right-clicking really hard. It's not letting me make him prioritize that. Very strange. I can make him haul, yeah, so it's nothing wrong with my mouse. For some odd reason, it will not let me... Oh, yes, because I didn't do forever. Okay, there we go. There's my stupidity at work. Okay, yeah, I wanted that to get done. Yeah, I'll deconstruct these as well. Okay. Okay, so you do get regular steel. Okay, so you get both steel, although I don't think you get very much steel. You mostly just get plasteel out of it. Alright, going down the line. Let's see here. Yeah, we need 20 gold. We've got all the plasteel and the regular steel we need. We just need the gold. I could try finding maybe a thing of gold on the map. I know there was gold down here once upon a time before we... I think that got set on fire during a forest fire, yeah. So, before that happened, there was gold there. I think I sold the gold we had for some reason or another. Oh, there's components here. You know what? Even though it's so far away, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't think there's any other components that are visible, so might as well. Ooh, there's some gold. Oh, that's very useful. Okay, cool. I did not think I was gonna find any, so that's a very good thing to find. Awesome. Oh, and of course, just as we started growing, we get a damn blight. Although I think the Blight's a little more forgiving than it used to be, because I think, or maybe not now, they already replanted a lot of them, so never mind. It's not any more forgiving. I think that Titan should change it so that the Blight only affects, like, certain crops or certain types of crops, because it typically just kills, like, everything. And I don't think that's very realistic, because a Blight, typically, I don't think... I guess it depends on, like, if it was something like locust, or if it was, like, an actual... disease, because I don't think diseases can probably get spread from every other plant, you know? I feel like there's just certain strains that affect a very specific type of plant, if that makes sense. I don't know. But anyways, it doesn't make sense for every single crop to die. It should only affect certain things like rice or potatoes, so then it forces you to not just focus on one type of food production, you know what I mean? That would make more sense. It gets annoying, though, when it kills everything you got. Another poor one. My god. William, you're terrible at this. I mean, I guess the poor ones do have some form of beauty. They're at least not a negative beauty, but still not that good. Going down the line. And you're a 16 Ombi, so that's definitely a high priority for you. Alright, so that got all done, so I'm curious, how much... Yeah, so we got a lot of plasteel out of that, and quite a bit of steel too. Although most of that I think is also from the mining, but we got a lot of steel and a lot of plasteel now. That is a lot. Indeed. Alright, let's see. Has anyone started on... where is it? How much? 35. Oh, that's more than enough. Might as well get the rest too while I'm in the process of doing that. I could also start a refinery, which I've not even bothered trying. So you know what? Let's just try what the refinery is, because I've never even tried it yet. I guess this is a pretty good spot down here. I mean, it's under a roof, so works fine for me. Okay, so... MISC. Multi-analyzer. Plop that down right there. Okay, so now we got 70 gold. Okay, good thing I found that. Otherwise, this would never get done, I don't think. And I'm gonna... oh, someone already hauled, I think, the one bit. Let's see if you actually grab the whole thing, or if you only grab 15. Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there. Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I guess it's not gonna be my way or the highway in that case. Okay, so slate, 492. Yeah, let's get started on this little process here. Oh, we have medicine too. That's crazy. I don't think we've had another monkey has self-tamed. Like I said, it seems like when you have 0 animals, I think Tynan made it so like animals will always self-tame just because it like forces you to try to use animals to one way or another. But I really don't want a monkey because that does not help me in any way, shape, or form. Alright, yeah, I think I'm going to end this episode here. So this was definitely a lot more relaxed of an episode, but we did get some things done. And, oh, of course, a raid. Okay, I was going to end the episode, so I'll leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger anyways. So thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.